Yo, yo,
Yo,
yo,
yo,
welcome
what
back
it
to the
do? What it
PlayBook.
do?
It's your boy Eboi. We got Meech on the other side of the screen. What's going on, man?
What's what up? How you doing?
Pretty good. This episode 19. We ain't even hit 20 yet. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Got a lot to talk about with
Shit.
these sports. It's a lot
I know.
lot
There's a
going
lot
on.
happening.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So we can jump right into it. Let's I want to start with Ja Morant.
Oh,
Yo, come on.
pause.
Come
I want to jump right
on.
into it, and then I want to start with Ja Morant. That was wild.
Got you. You
Anyways,
know what I'm
hey,
saying though. Now, how you
I
feel about the
didn't.
whole
Then you adjusting
with
the
the
mic.
whole yo
What's up? Talk to me. Let's get it. What up, y'all?
yo, how you feel about the hand gestures?
I
No
mean,
homo,
I'm glad.
because you
I'm
I
glad.
can't. I don't.
Yeah, man, you good? You good? You ain't had to say that. You good,
Go
bro?
ahead.
I mean, I'm just glad I didn't grow up in this generation because I couldn't deal with a motherfucker hitting a three on me and then pointing a gun at me. I couldn't deal with it. I'm a hot tempered person, so I'm a definitely yeah. I couldn't play in this generation. Um, yeah, I think it's bullshit how they picking on John Morant though. I ain't gonna lie to you because everyone does it at every level, every street ball court you go to. Everyone does that dumb bullshit.
Yeah, street ball different. You on a professional court.
No,
It's
I'm saying they
different
do
when
it on the
you're.
professional court. College, NBA, G
Who
League, they
else?
do it
Who else do it
everywhere.
in the NBA?
I can't pick out one. Man, that's the thing. Everyone does that shit. That's the thing. It's just
Got
John
you.
Morant is more, he's the poster boy for it. I mean, I will say this, he do carry away with that. He do get carried away with that shit though. But everyone
Yeah,
does it.
my
So
thing is if it's something that they say they don't want you to do, it's not that hard not to like just don't do it. Like do something else.
but if I'm not breaking a rule, I don't care what you want. If I'm not breaking a rule, don't try to censor me.
Yeah, but if they
If I'm
make it
not
a
breaking no
rule,
rule. Now,
it,
if you want to make it a rule, make it a
yeah,
rule. But don't
yeah,
say
yeah,
I don't want you to do this. Hey, if you get a fragrant foul, you get fined. You know what I'm saying? Fine. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Fine me.
yeah,
Nope.
yeah. But if your employer say, hey, I don't want you to do this or do something, but like it's not breaking the rules, it's in your best interest to stop doing it.
It's different. Now, if it's me, I'm a regular 9 to 5 guy. Yeah, I'm gonna stop doing it. But if you're the reason why they're selling seats and making money, it is fine me. It's coming out of my
You
paycheck. Who
you don't
cares?
think they can find somebody else to sell tickets? Everybody replaceable. I don't care what level you at. Like, everybody replace. Now you're
No,
the nine to
everyone
five
is
guy,
replaceable, but
the millionaire.
everyone is replaceable. But as far as the talent, John Morant is a tier two type of player. You got to replace him with a tier two type of player. I mean, you could be replaced, but you got to find one first. Everybody can't
They
do what John Morant can do.
there's a lot of players in the league. Yeah, no, I agree with that. But it's a lot of players in the
Yeah.
league that has the talent but can't showcase it because somebody else on the team might be better. So you have like what's the dude that played for
I
Philly?
I, I, dis- I
Nah,
disagree.
what's the
I
dude that
agree
played
with
with
no
Philly? What's the guy name? It's not Edwards. The dude who was
the
going
dude that paint his
crazy.
fingernails. Oh, that paint his fingernails. What's his name? The one from Duke.
Yeah,
What's
but
his name?
either way, since Maxey and them out, he got the opportunity to show that okay, I can put the ball in the basket.
No, I agree with you, but I disagree with you. I agree with what you're saying, but when it comes to a talent like John Morant, I don't think there will ever be a player on the bench that has John Morant talent and that just can't showcase it. I feel like if you got John Morant talent, you're going to show it in practice, and then you'll eventually get playing time.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, John Moran is
Now,
crazy. Nah,
homeboy, I
but
agree with you. Yeah, like homeboy, he's good. What is it? Jared McCain. Yeah, Jared McCann or something
I
like
think
that.
that's
Yeah,
it.
he
Yeah,
painted his fingernails from Duke. Yeah, that's his name. That's his name. Light skinned boy. But not like he's good. but he's not a Kobe Bryant player that was on the bench, like waiting to get his playing time. Like if you had Ja Morant talent doing
Hey,
the dunks he can,
we
whatever.
talk a tier 2, tier 3. We ain't saying Kobe Bryant. You went to the top tier.
Ja Morant is. I'm saying tier 2 just because of injuries, but Ja Morant could be up there. Is Ja Morant's the face of his team? There's
Yeah,
only
yeah,
a few players that's the face of their teams. A few teams don't even have a face, but there's only a few players that are. Yeah, they're the face of the team, and Ja Morant's that one for the Grizzlies.
yeah,
So you can't just.
yeah. I ain't
There's
taking
not
I
gonna be
ain't
a
taking
Ja
nothing away
Morant
from him.
talented player on the bench.
Yeah,
Yeah, but now you can
but that's what I
replace Ja
said.
Morant, but you gotta find. You gotta find. You can replace him with
Who
Jalen
you about to say?
Brunson. You know what I'm saying? Like you can
Yeah, that's
replace
what I'm
him,
saying.
but
Yeah, yeah,
what's the odds of you getting Jalen Brunson? Like, you know what I'm saying? So you better do what they did with Michael Jordan back in the day when he got fined for wearing his shoes. They said, "We'll pay your fine for you. You making money for us." So if I'm the
Dang.
Grizzlies, we'll pay your fine, John. Keep doing you. Keep selling these tickets because without you, we trash. Well, not really. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
It's still good,
yeah.
but
All right.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. He their
Yo,
franchise player.
I hope he don't have like an injury. I think the only thing that will slow him down is like what happened with D Rose, because they rely so much on their athleticism. I think, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that'll be, yeah,
that's a fact. I feel like not even just D Rose though, because I feel like D Rose. I like the point guard to point guard comparison, but I would say more like he's the Blake Griffin version of a point guard because D Rose he went to the cup hard and he just did a whole bunch of like changing up the you know what I'm saying switching it up in the air. But John Morant tries to dunk on you every play.
but that's I was
Derrick
about to say
Rose
that.
did not every
Ja go
play.
hard too
No, that's what I'm
every
saying.
play.
John Morant tries to dunk. John Morant tries to dunk over 7-footers like every play. Derrick Rose would just sacrifice his body and go to the cup like he just didn't care about his body. But he didn't try to dunk on you every play. Now he got. I'm not saying he couldn't dunk, but he didn't. You know what I'm saying? He was more of a Blake Griffin version of a point guard. Like he just all he did was try to just put you on a poster every single play. That's John Morant, and yeah, he got to switch that up because you're right. If he get hurt, yeah, it's over for him with his reputation. He ain't gonna get too many chances. But as it stands, I
Yeah,
just feel like they picking on him a little bit. He's not really picking on him, but he is the poster boy for the dumb shit right now.
yeah. Let's
So,
the grenade or the can you say grenade? Yeah, I don't even know you can say
hey,
that, but yeah,
hey, that jump went hard. That jump went hard.
hey,
I'm
it's
sorry.
tough. It's
That jump
tough.
funny.
Hey, that's
He
tough.
took the pin out the jump, threw it, and then covered his ears.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
that's
just
tough.
fire. That's just
But
fire.
they said Gilbert was doing that.
Hey,
Gilbert
he
Arenas
will
on his
listen.
pod.
What John Morant doing is not new to nobody. Maybe these young kids, but I mean, we seen athletes that refuse to let the people censor them. You're not gonna censor me. I'm that good. You can try to. I'll pay the fine. I don't care. Let's move on. Until you ban it, and even when you ban it, we grew up watching Iverson. You can ban it and make it a dress code. I'm still not gonna apply by it or oblige by it or whatever the fuck I'm trying to say. You know, it ain't the first time an athlete said, "Fuck it, I'm do me" because I'm me. So it is what
Yeah,
it
I
is.
mean that's what he said. You saw the tweet. He
What you
basically
did the
said it.
pew 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 pew? Did you see that one?
No, no, I ain't see that one.
The night he got fined to 75,000, he went on Instagram and said pew pew.
Nah, he didn't.
I swear,
Nah,
John Morant. That's why I'm like,
he ain't do
okay,
that.
I'm not gonna call him dumb no more. Why I'm gonna call him dumb? Because he know what he doing. He just don't care.
Yeah, he don't
You can
care.
call him reckless, but I'm not
Yeah,
calling that. You can't call him dumb. Oh, he's dumb. He about to lose the bag. He don't give a fuck. He's
and
still gonna be rich.
honestly, he not doing nothing like detrimental to the team. Like I saw like other people talking about like he's letting his teammates down and stuff like that. But if he's having a good time and he's doing what he's doing, the rest of the team's gonna follow suit.
Listen, the Grizzlies are 2 games out of third place. He ain't letting his team down. The only time he
Yeah.
let his team down is when he get hurt. They're 2 games out of third place. And there's 3 games left in the season, honestly. So they still end up being third seed. But right now, he ain't hurting the team. They try to do the same thing with Dylan Brooks, poking the bear LeBron. He won't do it now. He just being a competitor. If everybody else on the team will man the fuck up and had the same
Dylan
energy as me, let's
Dylan
get
Brooks
it.
he do too much though. I like his style. I ain't mad at him, but sometimes he do take it too far. Like
Listen,
it's
you want
unnecessary.
to do that? You gotta have that type of player. So Steph Curry and Jalen Green don't got to take it too far. Draymond's on the team, so Steph Curry and Klay Thompson didn't have to do that dirty work. Dylan Brooks on the team, so John Morant and Jalen Green, who he plays with now, don't gotta do that dirty work. Someone has to do that dirty work. It got to get done.
Yeah,
Look
but
at
it
I
ain't
don't
gotta be every
remember,
play.
but I want to say when Dylan with the Grizzlies, won't they the second seed? Won't they the second?
Is they second or yeah, they was top. They was up there. They for
Bro,
sure was up there. I think you froze up on me.
they and do you know who the Rockets are? Do you know where the Rockets are now? They're two with Dylan Brooks. They're second Dylan Brooks. So somebody got to do that dirty work. Can you hear
Yeah.
me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. You just froze up on my screen.
Can you hear
Give
me?
him a second to come back. Yeah, I can hear you. I just don't see you on my end.
All right.
Yeah, you I think you back.
Can you,
Nah, we just lost him again. But yeah, no, Dylan Brooks, like I understand it. I ain't mad at him. He actually a decent player, and as long as he hold down his team, I guess nobody in his locker room minded. So it is what it is. Oh, this him trying to get back in. Oh nah. But yeah, so let me let him in. Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, so off of him,
Yeah.
Dylan
Yeah.
Brooks. But with since we talk about seeding, let's talk about the matchups now. Like if the season coming to an end.
You
Who you
want to do
think
East or West? Because the playing is set for the East and West already. The Suns, they're the only teams that may be able to do it, but they're not going to be able to do it.
Hey, we East Coast, so let's start East.
All right, so right
9 and 10
now,
Bulls and Heat.
you
Well,
said what?
Bulls and Heat? What you thinking? Coming out that play in. If they match up,
Well, don't.
this is
So hold on. We're the playing is fairly new. So the 10th seed will play against the seventh or the seventh seed, right?
10 play 9.
And the seven play eight,
Yeah.
and then the loser of 7 and 8 got to play the winner of 10 and 9.
Yep.
Okay, so Chicago or Miami? I'm going
Yeah.
Miami. I'm going Miami. I'm money. Hey, Meech got Miami all day over Chicago.
I got Miami too, but that's gonna be a good one.
I,
Cause Chicago talented, they just not talented enough to make a deep run in the playoffs. But they
don't
good
forget,
enough.
Miami's only in this situation because of the Jimmy Butler in the beginning of the season. But now you traded Jimmy and you got what? Wiggins and
Depends what Wiggins you get.
it don't matter because you didn't have a Jimmy in the beginning of the season at all. You just got an extra and Wiggins been balling. I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
Wiggins
yeah, yeah,
scored.
yeah.
I think Wiggins scored over like 20 points in all his games for the Miami. At one point in time, like 2-3 weeks ago, he had
Yeah,
scored 20
Wiggins
points.
nice. Wiggins nice.
Yeah. So I give it to Miami over Chicago. I
Hey,
don't
I
even know
think
why
we're going
Chicago. I feel like Chicago meant to tank on purpose, but just forgot to tank. I don't know why they in the playoffs. It's fucking stupid.
7 or 8. Atlanta and Magic.
Magic. If
For
everybody's
real?
healthy, hell yeah.
Yo, for
Pablo,
some reason, yeah, no, I feel you. I feel you. But
Pablo.
Trey Young somehow always get it done. And if Trey Young and them lose that one, he's gonna go to the loser bracket and win that one against Miami.
Oh yeah. Fast.
So
Because I would say this though, Trey Young. I think Trey Young's like what 25, 26. How many times he been to the Eastern Conference Finals?
he's 26.
What?
He's still dang he young.
Yeah, he may not even be 26 yet.
But yeah, I think he only made it once, right?
I want to say twice. Let me
Okay,
look it up. Let me look it up. But yeah, so I got Miami. You got Miami too?
I got Miami.
And
Yeah,
then
Miami. You said Magic. I said Atlanta. Let's keep this moving real quick. Let's just go. Hypothetically, let's just say we go say Miami and the Cavs. Who win that round? We ain't gotta do that. The Cavs. We
you
both
said
gonna say the
what?
Cavs. If Miami do make it in,
Well, we agreed that the Hawks was going to beat them.
okay. So yeah, Hawks.
So I mean, it'll stay the same. 1 through 8 will still be 1 through 8.
But
The
I'm saying
Hawks will
Hawks
be
versus the Cavs.
Cavs.
Yeah, yeah. Pacers, Bucks. That's a good. That would be a
Damn,
decent one.
why'd you skip like that?
I'm going down
Yeah,
the bracket.
next you got 2 and 7.
All right, Boston and
The fuck?
who
What the fuck are you doing?
Boston? What you mean? Boston and the Magic.
Boston.
Yeah, that's given. The Knicks and the Pistons. Don't
Hey,
say nothing
look.
stupid. Don't say nothing crazy,
Hey,
man.
look. Hey, look. All I'm
All
saying
right,
is
next.
it's not time for them New York Knicks to be soft. It's not time for Cat and them to be light skinned
Yo,
because
what
that Pistons team.
is it
Hold on.
something in the air in
Let me
Detroit?
rock. Let me
Cause
rock.
they boy,
That Pistons team,
it's
if
crabby.
you're better than them, they're gonna make sure they let you know that they're stronger than you and meaner than you. If you're
Yeah,
better
you
than
gonna
them.
feel them. You gonna feel
So
them.
pause.
No
So
more.
you could not New York cannot come out and play weak, bro. They can't come out and play light skin. They gotta come out and play like they trying to prove something. Because the Pistons, they're real. And not only are they mean, they actually got talent, bro. Like even outside of Cade, I think Beasley is like top 3 in threes made this year, or top 5 in threes made.
Yeah.
They got talent. They
And you
do got
know,
that choke artist Tobias on the team though, so that
yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah, you
He
never know.
tricked
And
off a
you know,
lot of fan dude slips for me.
Schroeder, whatever you want to call him, you know, he got the experience.
Yeah, he do. He played for 10 teams this year. He damn sure got the experience. That motherfucker played. He got a jersey for it. He got a Carmelo Hawks jersey. That
Yo,
motherfucker played for about 10 teams.
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And Bucks Pacers. Let's move it on.
Bucks Pacers.
Is
Bucks.
Dame done? Is Dame done?
Oh, wait. You said Bucks Pacers? Yeah,
Yeah.
Bucks. Bucks.
Okay. Is old boy back yet?
Put like this: if the Bucks lose in the first round, Giannis gone. Giannis is gone, him or Dame gone if they lose in the first round for sure.
I don't think Dame gonna go.
I think you right. I feel like it's gonna be Giannis that's gonna leave. He's gonna pull KD. I've been here 9 years, 9+ years. It's time for me to leave. Dame is gonna be like, all right, well, we
Only
back with the
difference
Blazers.
between that, Giannis won there. KD didn't.
Yeah, but they've been on a decline ever since they won. They haven't shown nothing,
What?
just like the
That
Nuggets.
was their fault for keeping
Chris
Middleton.
Middleton.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's their fault.
we talked about
Yeah.
that in like episode like 10. It
Yeah,
ain't
they should
Dame's
have got
fault. It
rid of
ain't Doc's fault.
Middleton and kept Drew. Like,
They
what are
should
y'all
have
doing?
been got rid of Middleton. Middleton was
Yeah,
making like 30 mil to do nothing. And he wasn't even playing. Forget playing bad. He wasn't playing.
yeah,
That was retarded. He was the second highest paid player before they got Dame. And he wasn't playing. That was fucking stupid.
that's crazy. Yo,
Yeah.
West, Mavs and Kings.
Uh
AD back, by the way.
so before we get to this, so like I said, the play-in's already set. Just for the viewers' sake,
Yeah, yeah,
the Suns aren't eliminated yet because they got 3 more games, and the
they
Mavericks
done.
got 3 more games. So the Suns will have to win all 3 games, and the Mavericks will have to lose all 3 games before the Suns take over Tim's spot. So as it stands, the Sun ain't got a fucking fighting chance. The Suns suck. So Dallas and Kings. I think Monk is hurt. I think I seen something about Monk being out for 2 weeks.
Okay,
I mean,
you
that's a
said that
big
like he
piece.
they best player. He's like
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I be
fourth
forgetting they got
option.
DeRozan and Zach LaVine and
Yeah,
Sabonis.
yeah, he's like
Kings,
fourth option now.
hey Kings. How they even this? How they this low, bro?
Well, you gotta they a new team. Like every new team have its little woes. Even
No,
Miami
man,
when they did the big three, they didn't come out swinging right off the bat.
bro. Even before the big three, these motherfuckers was nice. They had it.
Did you see?
They had a great team all year.
Yeah, that's true. But see, did you see Lakers and Luca? We're gonna talk about them later. But they
We're not.
started off bad.
I'm not
They
talking about
started
that.
off bad, and now they look.
They're not. They're one game out of eighth spot.
Listen though, Luca is dangerous.
And look, you know what's crazy? By the
He's
time we
dangerous.
edit, look, right now the Lakers. Look, we off topic, but right now the Lakers are third seed. I guarantee you, by the time we edit this, the Lakers will be seventh. I
Nah,
guarantee you the
man.
Lakers will be seventh by the time we
Hey,
edit this and
I
air it.
told you. I told. Are they playing? Are they playing tonight? I told you. Guaranteed money tonight. The Lakers will not lose tonight. And what, they only gonna have 3 more games left? Yeah, they'll
Bro,
be
I'm
all right.
trying to tell you. I guarantee you right now, while we're talking, they're third seed. By the time we edit and air this, I guarantee they'll be fifth or sixth seed. Seventh, maybe. Fifth or sixth for sure.
Now the Grizzlies and the Wolves, I think they play tonight, but I think they might match up in the play-in too. And
What,
that's a
7,
scary
8?
one.
Well, they're match.
That's scary. That's a scary game.
I feel like Ja Morant. I feel like Ja Morant kind of screwed themselves because I feel like if it is a close game, they're definitely going to give it to the Timberwolves. They're going to give it to the Timberwolves 1,000%
I like
if
that
it's a
take.
close
I don't like
game.
that take.
It's
Just
the
because
truth.
I
It's
don't
the
want you to
truth.
say give. I think Edwards just gonna show up.
If
I
it's a
don't
close game, they're going to give it to the Timberwolves. Like I said, if it's a close game. Because
nah,
of Ja
cause
Morant antics the last few weeks, they're going to give it to the Timberwolves.
people, you gotta understand, people like drama too. So John Morant with the drama surrounding him, and he's in the playoffs.
But
He doing his thing in the playoffs. Come on,
but you can't bite the hand that feeds you.
Nah, they will like that.
Okay, we talk about referees here that known history of cheating.
No, I
You
was just talking
can't
about
bite
the
the hand
league.
that feeds you.
I'm talking about the league, not the refs.
Yeah, but who the refs work for? The league. The league is gonna tell them, hey, if it's a 2-point game with 5 seconds left, you better call the travel. You better get the ball there. Find a
Hey,
way
they
to
didn't
give it
care
back to
that
the
much because
Timberwolves.
you saw that buzzer beater he hit with that mean push off,
Yeah, I
extending
mean,
arm and everything. They ain't call
hey,
that.
hey, like I said, I'm talking about playoffs. When we talk about the playoffs right now, so but I mean, even if they lose, so
No,
who you got winning? I
you
got
can't
Timberwolves
just.
winning that game.
I got Wolves too, but even if they go and play the Kings for the next
All right,
round,
so all right, so look, so we got Timberwolves and Grizzlies. We got Wolves winning. So that means the Grizzlies will play the Kings. Who you got
yeah,
that for the eighth spot?
I'm gonna go Kings because who gonna stop Sabonis?
Zach Edey.
Man, Zach Edey don't be doing nothing, man.
Zach Edey.
Zach Edey don't even get 10 rebounds.
Hey,
Okay, how many rebounds he average a game?
everybody pulling out guns. I guarantee it. It's all about matchups. I guarantee you, Ja Morant gonna get that T. This is why they need Dylan Brooks. They need a guy to hype his team up. Ain't nobody scared of no LeBron. I'm poking the bear. Ain't nobody scared of LeBron. Come on, y'all. Let's toughen up. Let's man up. Let's get it done. We're playing against a dog. Let's be a bigger dog. This is why you need Dylan
You
Brooks.
keep saying LeBron. Who's stopping Luca? You can't.
No,
You don't
I'm
gotta be
saying with
scared of
Dylan. I'm
LeBron.
saying with Dylan.
You
No,
scared of Luca
I'm saying with
when he got the ball.
first of all, it's the reason why Jaylen Brown won MVP of the finals because Luka can't play no defense. It is what it is. I'm not even talking about Luka.
I said when
I'm
he got the
talking.
ball. But go
I'm
ahead.
talking about when Dylan Brooks was playing against the Lakers in the playoffs a few years ago before Luka was there, and
Oh
he was
yeah.
basically poking the bear at LeBron. And everybody was like, "Oh, you poked the bear." No, if y'all will wake the fuck up, like you just said, who
Did
gonna
they
stop
lose?
Sabonis? Check it out. Who
Wait, did
gonna
they
stop?
lose though?
Yeah,
He poked the bear and lost. So
because
what? I don't
it
get.
was just him. You just said no one's gonna be able to check Sabonis. You need a player to fire up Zach Edey and the rest of them guys so they can check Sabonis.
So if he's there, let's just use that hypothetical. If he's there and he poked the bear Sabonis, and they still gonna go home.
No, they're not. They'll win.
Nah.
They'll
I,
win. You need
yeah.
somebody. If you fight Zach Edey, a bully. For one, John Morant only got to do that shit. Zach Edey, a bully. If somebody fire up that team, they can beat the Kings. The Grizzlies can beat the Kings.
The Grizzlies might be a better team than the Kings. But
The
I just
Grizzlies are
think,
a better team than the Kings.
yeah, but the Kings just have too much. Like, you just don't know with them.
The
Like,
Grizzlies got too much.
nah, all right.
They're a complete team. The Kings are just top heavy.
All right, so OKC and the Wolves.
It won't be the Wolves, it'll be the Grizzlies.
Oh yeah, it'd be the Grizzlies. Yeah.
So
Are we? So
OKC versus
we going
Grizzlies?
Grizzlies? Are we doing Grizzlies?
Yeah, I'm going Grizzlies over
All right.
Kings.
Okay. So OKC and Grizzlies. Don't. That's not even hard, dog.
Hey,
Have you been seeing Shay?
what you just
No.
say?
Come on. Oh,
What you just
pause.
say?
You been seeing Shay?
No, what you said before that?
I don't remember.
Hey, chat. Y'all heard him say, man, that's not even that hard. Y'all heard him say that. Y'all heard him say that.
Yo,
Anyway,
that's not even a tough question. OKC,
yeah, it is.
OKC gonna win that.
Listen, this is the playoffs.
4-2.
If you think, hey, you not about to bully certain teams, and the Grizzlies one of the teams, you're not going to bully me. You got to outplay me.
Yeah, but they don't have enough to nobody stop. Yeah, they not beating them. And you asking John Morant to play his best game, his best ball.
If John Morant and if Bane play like he did 2 years ago, and Jaren Jackson come out and kill, put like this, that's a great matchup. Jaren Jackson versus Jaren Jackson versus Chat, Zach Edey versus Hartenstein, Shy versus Ja, and then Bane versus Homeboy. That's a great fucking matchup. Yes, that is a great fucking matchup, bro. That is a great matchup.
Yeah, but then you gotta start going to your bench. And then Caruso coming in playing defense. Defense win games, yo.
We're part of this media shit too, and we're not about to do what the other media do. Because just like everybody said, oh, they won that. They got Caruso for Josh Giddey. Man, Josh Giddey out there dropping triple doubles at the age of like 22 years old. He's 10 times better than Alex Caruso. We not about to be part of that media.
He is better, but they do different things. Listen, they bring two different things, though.
We're not being part of that. Listen, I don't give a fuck what you do. If you tell me Alex Caruso do things that's not on the stat sheet, well, Josh Giddey do things that is on the stat sheet, and it's a lot. There's a lot of stats.
Yeah, but you don't need two Jaws on the team. You need somebody else to do that other work. Then you say you need a Brooks, a Dylan Brooks.
So would you trade Luka just to get a Dylan Brooks type of role?
No, exactly. I wouldn't trade Luka for AD.
Exactly. I'm not about to trade a 22-year-old that's out here getting triple doubles just because I want somebody to do the dirty work. If I want somebody to do the dirty work, I'll trade another motherfucker and get Alex Caruso. I ain't trading no Josh Giddey. That was stupid. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. They had
but he won't doing nothing there though.
No. He was.
Nah, he won't do nothing.
They traded him for off the court issues that he was having. But
no, I agree with that.
Yeah. So for the media to say it was a good trade, no, it wasn't. It just had to have been done. It had to be done. But it wasn't a good trade. Alex Caruso's not that good. So question
is the team better with him or without him right now?
With Giddey.
I don't agree with that.
With Giddey. It's
just
last year they didn't have Hartenstein.
Have you seen Dort lately?
No. So see,
come on, they balling, yo.
Listen, Dort, Hartenstein, like Dort was there last year, but Dort got better. Hartenstein is a new addition. So yes, this team is better than last year's team, but it's not because of Alex Caruso.
I didn't say that. I just asked you a simple question.
You asked me which team was better, with Josh Giddey or Alex Caruso. The team with Alex Caruso is better.
That's all that matters.
It's not because of Alex Caruso. It's because of Hartenstein and Dort and Jalen Williams playing better.
Wait, I'm about to pivot real quick. Quick question. If you was the Grizzlies or the Wolves, would you... No, never mind.
You was about to ask a real dumb question. You was about to say...
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, that was about to be dumb. Was you about to ask, do you want to lose on purpose so you avoid a seeding?
Yeah, but it didn't work out the way that I thought it would. So no.
Question. Because you want to play the...
Yeah, you want to play Houston.
The Rockets.
Yeah, you want to play Houston. Yeah.
So let's move on.
So Houston and Wolves. Come on, man.
Bro, Houston don't have no experience, though. You got to understand. You got to take all that talent out the picture and realize this is their first year.
So who you picking? I'm picking Wolves.
Damn, I'm picking Timberwolves, too.
All right.
And we got to write this down, too.
We remember. We remember. We can always come back and
All right.
write. Yeah, we'll come back and write down. Clippers and Nuggets.
Bro, you be skipping like a motherfucker,
Yo, that's
bro.
4 and 5.
What
All right,
about three and what
Lakers.
about 3 and 6,
Lakers.
nigga?
But 4 and 5. All right, Lakers and go Warriors. I'm looking at the bracket, so I'm going down the bracket. But go ahead.
You said Lakers and Warriors?
Yeah.
Y'all can see me?
Yo.
Can y'all see me? Am I clear? Y'all can hear me? Warriors and 5.
Yeah. Right. If now, honestly, I have the Lakers winning, but say somehow the Warriors end up winning, it will be a game 7. They
Listen,
not beating them
listen,
no less than 7.
listen. What's the Warriors record with Jimmy Butler since the Jimmy Butler trade? I
Yeah, it's
think
not
Jimmy
bad.
Butler missed a game or two, but I think since the trade, they're like what 23-5.
Something like that.
Probably one of the best records in the last like month and a half, 2 months. About the best record in the last 2 months, right? Yeah, I'm going to Warriors. I don't fuck Luca. Fuck Luca. I'm going Warriors.
Man,
Warriors of 5.
Luca
Warriors
gonna
of 5. And we
light
all
them
know.
up.
And look, I don't want to take it here, but we all know who better. We all know who better between LeBron and Curry. We all know who gonna win that matchup. So if we can move on from there.
Yo,
Who won more? Who won more?
Luca gonna light him up.
Yeah, who won more? We'll see. I guarantee you Luka will get locked up by Jimmy. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you
That
Luka.
that would be
I
nice.
get.
But
I
who
guarantee you
so
Luke.
who's
I.
guarding LeBron?
It don't matter, nigga. It don't matter. Draymond, nigga. Draymond. I'm ready for that series. That's my finals. That's my fucking finals.
LeBron gonna eat if Draymond playing him.
LeBron never eats unless his 3-point shooters hit.
And they got that. Have you been
Luka's
following the
defense
Lakers?
is listen.
Wait, answer that first. Have you been following the
Y'all
Lakers
Lakers
3-point
fans don't
shooting?
understand how much y'all lost with Anthony Davidson and his defense when it comes to the playoffs. Y'all are about to
I'm not a
get
Lakers fan,
cooked on
but go ahead.
defense. Y'all playing one of the hottest offensive teams. Y'all about to get cooked on defense. We can make a bet right now, chat. I guarantee you, Jimmy Butler holds Luka to under 25 points average
Man,
for the series.
put some money on this.
How much you want to put on it?
Put
We,
for the
we, can
series?
put, we can put $50 on it.
For the series.
For the series. No matter who
Okay.
wins or lose, I don't care. I don't care if the Lakers win in 4. For the series, Jimmy will hold Luka to under 25 points.
I'll take that.
All right.
That's
Bet
easy
50.
money.
Y'all heard it, chat. Y'all heard it here first.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But you said the hottest offenses as of late. Have you seen the Lakers? As of late?
Yeah.
They can't miss. Everybody.
What happened against OKC?
When Luka got thrown out, they was up.
It's part of the game. If Luka get thrown out in the playoffs, what you gonna say? Well, we lost because Luka got thrown out. Well, it's part of the game.
They did that. They said that about Draymond.
So okay, but who's gonna step up? Who
But I'm
won?
saying they keep saying
who won that game? Who won that game? The Cavs. So,
exactly.
All right.
So yeah, they lost, but they probably wouldn't have lost if Luka.
They won.
Yeah, nah.
They would have won if homie would have averaged 50. You can't say what ifs.
Yeah, but Luka presence
What
is a
ifs don't
difference.
count in nothing but horseshoes and grenades. Ja Morant.
All right, last one, yo, Nuggets. Nuggets Clippers.
Clippers is over the Nuggets. I don't even want to play no more.
Catch me up though. So they fired their coach
and the GM.
But why did they fire didn't they just win like
2 years ago?
Yeah, so
and he's the most winning. I think he's the winningest coach in Nuggets history.
Yeah, so what happened? Like, what am I missing?
Oh, he got the highest winning percentage or something like that in Nuggets history.
What did I miss?
They said it's been brewing for a while. For what I heard, from sources close to the teams, I heard that
your sources?
Yeah, I got some sources in the office, the front office. They basically said this has been coming for a while now. Pause. They had to get him the fuck about it there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they had him get the fuck about it there. They had to get him about it there. But it's been coming for a while, no homo. So that's what my sources told me.
That's crazy though.
Yeah, it's wild. I've never seen nothing like it. I've never seen nothing like it.
Westbrook was getting a little heat for not showing up in the media. How you feel about that?
Yeah, because Westbrook knows what's going to be. He
He's a
knows
vet.
he knows what's gonna be the narrative if he even come out right now. No homo.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, you got to chill out.
That was wild. That was
Yo, but
wild.
he's a vet. So I'm not even mad at him. He know the game. He know the system and how it works.
No, he know what the
Yeah, that's
narrative
what I
is
mean.
with him. He's the scapegoat ever since LeBron.
Yeah.
Ever since the third best player of all time started blaming him for shit, he's been the scapegoat every time something go wrong. Really the fourth best. I give him the fourth best. But
All
yeah.
right. Yeah. So we'll revisit this after, and then we can do the next round
Mhm.
of
Look. Off since I wanted to talk to you about something about the Timberwolves.
Okay.
Baby mama drama,
Mm.
right? Baby mama drama, right?
A lot of people
So
got that.
how you feel about the baby mama drama with Ant-Man?
It's just unfortunate. I
Oh no,
mean,
no, I know it's unfortunate.
yeah. I mean,
Talk to me.
it's not normal, but it happens.
Yeah, a lot of 38 or I will say this.
It happens.
Somebody said it best. If the roles were reversed, we'll be using a lot of words like grooming and all this other stuff. So for everybody that was jumping on Ant-Man back, if the roles were reversed and it was a 38-year-old man and a 23-year-old female, it'll be you're grooming her, she's too young, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. So she's a 38-year-old woman who seen a young man with money. She knew what she was doing. She did it anyways. You cannot be mad at him. She knew what she was doing.
Yeah, I don't think nobody's mad at him, but at the end of the day, uh, when you was young, what did they tell you?
Wrap up.
Hey,
Yeah.
everybody heard the same thing, so
Okay. I
it is what
agree.
it is. It is
I
what it
agree.
is at
It
that
is
point.
what it is. But also, everybody know that one female. I can't get pregnant. I'm on birth control. Everybody know that one female too.
So you
So
gonna
it's
use
like
ignorance as an excuse?
you said what?
You be not yeah ignorance. You
I want to call if you call ignorance on one side, I gotta be ignorance on the other side. Oh, I had a baby by a dude that don't want nothing to do with the baby. That's ignorance. You
but
didn't
why would
know.
you even if somebody said that? Why would you chance it? I wouldn't
What you
chance
mean?
it. I wouldn't chance it with making 10,000 a
Yeah,
year.
yeah. But
If
what
you
I'm saying
making
is
a millions a
it's not
year,
it's not
wow.
ignorance because just because she didn't know he was going to do this, she did know. So it's really more ignorance on her half. She knew he
No,
was
yeah,
going to do this. So
I
it's not
agree. I
ignorance
agree with
on
that.
his behalf, it's ignorance on her behalf.
No, on both. It's
No,
not one. It's not one or the other. It's both.
listen, if I tell you when I pull up, I'm slapping you, and then when I pull up, I slap you, you cannot be fucking surprised. I told
If
you.
yeah, you
I
told me that.
told you
But if
what
I
was going
come
to
out,
happen.
yeah, but if I come outside, that's on me. I should have stayed in the home in the house.
Yeah, but that's the female. That's the female is the one that should have stayed in the house. Is what I'm saying. Because if the male tell you what he's gonna do, I told you I didn't want a kid. I wasn't gonna have nothing to do with a kid. I told you that. So then when the kid comes and I still tell you that, you could not be fucking surprised. You should have stayed in the house like you just said.
I
The
see what you
female
trying to
should have
say,
stayed
but
her ass in the house. I told you what I was gonna do. So why is the fucking world mad or why is it a split decision on the situation? It's 100% Ant-Man's right, 0% she's right. You know,
nah,
I'm
nah.
sympathetic to her. I'm sympathetic to her and the baby,
He
but
not right. He not right.
so you gotta be right or wrong. He's not wrong.
It's not true. This situation. Okay, you're right. They're
How's he
both wrong.
wrong? Like I
They're both
told
wrong.
you, I'm still taking care of my responsibilities. I just told you I didn't want a baby, and so how am I wrong for still not wanting a baby after the baby's born? I told you I didn't want one.
You gotta do preventative measures
Yeah, but
so you don't have one.
but we're past that. The baby's
No,
here
it
now.
shouldn't. But that's what I'm saying. It shouldn't have got past that.
I'm still taking care of my responsibilities. So how am I wrong?
Because he's gonna have a child that's gonna look back and see all this and see that his or her. I don't even know what the child is, but yeah,
Yeah, but you
that the
don't
dad don't
know.
want
Yeah,
them.
but once he explained his reasoning to her that he hasn't
Nobody
put
want
the
to hear
media,
that.
you don't know why.
You put yourself in that situation. You don't want to hear that
At the
nonsense.
end, at the
Hey,
end, yeah,
your mom.
I
Let me tell you why I
I
ain't want
agree.
you.
But
What? What you
then
talking
if I
about?
tell you, hey, look, the Georgia judge say I'm supposed to give your mama $2 million, but she trying to transfer it to Cali so I can give her $20 million. That's why shit came out the way it did of me not wanting you. No, I didn't say I don't want you. I'm just saying like if your mama here trying to do money moves on me, I gotta protect my money because if I don't protect myself, I can't help nobody else. I gotta worry
Yeah,
about
but
my mama. I gotta worry about my other kids and my mama and my family, and I gotta worry about you too. But if your
yeah,
mama
but
is out here trying to be money hungry, because no matter what, if he give that woman $10, $20 million right now, by the time that baby 18, that $20 million ain't gonna be there. So I gotta protect my assets for my future
you
and
don't know
my
that either.
kids.
You don't know that. You
Man,
can't say
come on,
that.
man. You know damn well that girl gonna blow through that money.
Man, you cannot
18
say.
years. 18 years, you don't think she's gonna blow through that money with the trucking business she got? Come on now.
You can't say that. You don't know that.
Okay, 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 okay. Name me one gold digger that still got all their money from their first
So
trip.
question. Oh wait, question. Right? He didn't want no kid, right?
Yeah,
He paid his dues, right?
he paid 100,000 for the
Let's just say,
abortion.
yeah, he's done. So his beef, yeah, he. But see, this the thing. His beef is with her, but he's taking it out on the kid too, and that's the
No,
problem.
he has to protect himself.
From what? The kid ain't gonna hurt him.
She's trying to get more money from him. That's
Okay,
his
so
money
right, so
for his
yeah,
people,
stay with
including the
me.
kid.
Stay with me. The kid is 18 now, right? No
Yeah.
more child support.
Okay.
Are you providing? Are you still gonna be in this child life?
Who's to say he's not?
But how? How if you didn't show if you wasn't there the whole 18 years? So what you gonna show up 18? Like now that the
You don't
middleman is
know if
gone,
he's not going to be there.
we don't know anything. But that's what I'm saying. But if
We're saying he wrong for not wanting a kid. He still may be there. He may got the
what
kid right now.
that yeah, so we don't know, but I guess the
All we
rumor.
know is that she's trying to hit him over the head. All we know is she tricked him into having a baby, and she's currently trying to get more money out of him
Well,
right
no,
now.
no, the rumor was he didn't want nothing to do with the kid at all. So the kid ain't with him if he don't want nothing to do with it. I don't know how true it is though.
Because he didn't. Yeah, I heard that too.
Allegedly.
I heard that
So
too, but if you use common sense, she's in the process as we speaking of trying to get more money out of him. So what's his first concern? The baby here. It is what it is. My first concern: the baby healthy? Do the baby need anything? My second concern is I gotta protect myself because this woman's trying to get my money as we speak. So the baby being 18, not even in a is not in his mind or her mind.
yeah, now I
It's
was just
in
asking
what's
you
in
how you
hold on.
feel about how the baby, the kid feel.
I don't care. I'm not saying I don't. Okay.
It's the fix it, clean it.
What I'm
It's the
saying is
that's the most
neither
important thing about
parent,
this
neither
conversation.
listen, neither parent it cares about what the kid thinks right now.
But that's the only
One
thing. But
parent,
that's the only thing
one
that
hold on.
matters right now.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Because if one parent is trying to get is one parent is just trying to get money from the other parent, and the other parent is just trying to protect his money, neither one of them is thinking about the baby when the baby's 18.
Yo,
Because if
it
they
is.
were, listen, if they
Listen. It's
were,
just money. You can't
if
take it
they
with
were,
you.
it doesn't, nigga. That's the
It's just
dumb.
money.
Okay, okay. Go take your car, park it outside, and get the keys to a homeless man then. Right
No, why would
now.
I do that?
Exactly. Why the fuck would he give his
I
money
don't, I
away
don't
if
have
he
no
can't?
responsibility to that homeless man. He has a whole child. That's different.
Yeah, but you just said he can't take his money with him. Like he's supposed to just throw it away.
I'm saying, but he has a child, so he can provide for that
He has
child.
more than one, so he's still gonna provide. The
And
judge
so,
already he
answer
wants to
this:
provide.
you got how many? I'm not using him because I don't know his situation. You got 3 kids, and you don't want no more kids. Why you not using protection? Come
Bro,
on, man. Come on.
we're past that. The baby's here
It
now.
it stops
We
there.
can't keep talking about the past. The baby's here.
But you gotta know. You gotta look at the past to understand the current
No,
situation.
because if that's the case, look at her side too. You
What's
lied
her
about being
side?
on birth control. You took the 100,000 for the abortion and you spent it on something else and you never got the abortion.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's why
So
you
you're
just don't.
telling him he should just wrapped up.
That's exactly why you just don't lay down with anybody. That's why it's important to
No,
find somebody and actually
no.
build a
She laid
relationship
down
with
with
them.
anybody with money. She did it for the money.
I'm talking about him laying down and just having a good time. That's why it's important to find
Look,
somebody to.
everybody been behind that thing and said one baby won't hurt. Everybody done said that shit.
But
Like
how many
fuck
kids
it.
he have?
this is fourth one.
So he can't be behind three different things.
Look, what I just say. Everybody been behind that thing and said one baby
Yeah,
more hurt. Also,
you're right. You're
hold
right.
on, hold on, hold
You're
on.
right. You're
Let me
right.
talk. Let me talk. Also, everybody been behind that thing and said one more baby don't hurt either. Won't hurt either. So
Nah,
it's
I
two.
don't know about that.
Yeah,
Nope.
okay.
No.
Okay.
Now
Anyway,
you right about the one. I ain't gonna lie to you. You right. You right about that.
everybody been hitting the junk and then said one more baby won't hurt. Fuck it, I'm gonna shoot it up and just pray she
Yeah,
don't get
yeah,
pregnant. So when
yeah.
she get
I
that late
understand.
text, saying she late text, hey, pay
Yeah,
that
but
child support
yeah,
like the judge said.
I ain't mad at. I understand like the emotions high, and
My
so I'm
thing
not
is,
judging
I
him,
still
but
got faith in the young man that he's gonna be there for the child
I think
before
so
she
too.
turned 18. I just think that he's trying to protect his money because the world got to realize as he's going through this, he also has a money hungry 40-year-old trying to snatch his money. As he's whether it's only 1 million and he has 300 million, it doesn't matter. It's still his money he could use
Yeah,
for his other
it's his money.
babies or his parents or his family. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care if it's 1 million and he has 3 million, 300 million. It doesn't matter. He's trying to protect his money right now. The only thing that's going on, the baby's here. The only thing that's going on right now is the fact that she's trying to get his money and he's trying to protect his money. That's it.
Yeah, and I respect him.
Yeah.
I'm not. I won't saying like he should just throw his money away.
Yeah.
Like money is important, but
Because
I'm just
we
saying
all
you
know.
can't just use money as like.
Yeah.
I mean, you need money to survive, but
Yeah. Because we all know, especially growing up in a black household, your mama would have told you, don't make no more kids. Your dumb ass should have wrapped up. And you know what I'm saying?
that's
Everybody
the
mama would have told them that. And then also, once the kid
that's
here,
that's the first thing they're gonna ask though.
what?
If you use one, if you
No,
wrapped
they're
up,
not
protect.
going to ask. They're going to tell you, your dumb ass should have used it. The
No, I'm
baby
saying
here.
if
The
you
baby here.
if your mom or dad found out that you was active, I'm talking about as a kid. Like I ain't even talking about him or nothing, but found out that you was out here active, they're gonna be like,
Yeah.
well, at least was you smart? Did you protect yourself?
But what I'm saying is, if the kid is born, I don't think the mom's gonna say, "Did you use condom?" The kid's fucking here, mom.
No, I say I'm not
It's
talking
my
about his
baby.
situation. Yeah, no, I'm not
Okay.
talking about that. Yeah,
Well,
I'm
I'm
just
talking about
saying.
in the situation when the baby's already here, they're gonna
Oh,
tell your
okay.
dumb ass you should have wrapped up, and then they're gonna say, "Don't let that woman take your money. Take your responsibilities, but don't let her bleed you dry. You ain't the ATM for her. You ain't the meal ticket for her. You the meal ticket for your kid. You provide for that kid. You do help your baby mama out. You help the mother of your child out. Because if she's struggling, your baby gonna struggle. You gotta help her out. I stand on that. You better be there for her. If she call you, say some dude just put hands on her, you better go down there and put hands on him because he did it in front of your child. You better go down there and take care of your responsibilities. But if some foo-foo shit going on, you still gotta protect yourself no matter what.
I'm with
That's
you.
my take on it. That's my take on it.
I'm with you.
Neither one of them are right, but I'm not gonna say he wrong and she right. No, neither one of them are right
Oh no,
at all.
I don't think anybody's saying she's right.
Mm.
I ain't see that take yet. Show
No,
me that one.
everybody jumping on him about how you gotta take care of his kid. You gotta take care of his kid. I gotta get this old ass gold digger off me first.
Well, he wanted her
Shit,
on him.
he may fuck around get child. He may fuck around get custody of the baby. We don't know.
He don't
Shit.
want custody.
Yeah, but anyways, back. Hey, look, off baby mama drama. Back to sports, man. I can't wait for the playoffs. Who you got coming out the East and West in general? Cause we talked about first round, but who you got coming out the East and West?
Shout out to Edwards, by the way. I'm an
Yeah,
Edwards
real
fan.
talk.
But anyways, I know how to separate. But anyways, I have
Pause.
I
Pause.
know how to separate.
Pause.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
Yes, out of nowhere. Nigga said, shout out to Andy Edwards. I know how to separate. Hey, pause.
Yo, I'm saying
Hey,
I
hey.
can be truthful
No,
and say I don't
no.
like one thing, but still be a fan
Whoa.
of him.
What you like? What?
Like if he don't want to take care of his kid, I don't agree with that. I don't know
Okay. We talk
allegedly,
well,
but
I
I'm
said
just saying.
off that. We talk about basketball now. So what you backtracking
No,
for?
no, I'm just letting you
What
know
you
what I was saying.
Why
I'm
you
saying
getting defensive?
I'm still a fan of him. Is what I.
Put your hands
But
down, man. You
anyway,
look defensive right now. Niggas like it still not like something, but
nah.
still.
I want to say
I,
Boston. I like the Cavs. I would like to see I like to see change.
I got Boston coming out the East.
Yeah, I got Boston coming out too. And honestly, it's hard to say the West. It could be anybody. For real, it could be anybody.
You ain't gonna like my answer, but I got Man, ever since the Nuggets coach got fired, bro, I just don't know how they about to react, bro. I don't know how they about to play, man. I feel like I got the Warriors coming out. I got the Warriors coming out the West.
It just depends how the West how it lines up.
You got to remember
Because you
playoff
know
Jimmy.
they might not play.
Did you hear what I said?
What?
Playoff Jimmy.
Yeah, but listen, they might not play like you said tomorrow or the next couple of days. The
I
Lakers
know.
might
What I'm saying,
drop
I don't
down.
care who they play. I don't in a 7-game series.
Matchups matter.
No, it doesn't. Not when you got playoff Jimmy and Chef Curry.
No, I don't agree with that.
Name me a better duo in the playoffs right now besides Jimmy and Chef.
LeBron and Luka,
I
man.
don't know why I set myself up for that.
Come on, man.
I don't know why I set myself up for that.
Yo, that's a scary. Like,
so you and Gilbert Arenas already popping bottles.
Yo, that's just unheard of. Like when you sit back and think about it, LeBron and Luka on the same team,
with no
defense. It shouldn't happen.
Not 1 ounce of defense.
But they've been playing defense.
Hey, look, man, I ain't gonna be here all night. All right. But anyways,
did we cover all the topics?
I'm glad you stopped what you was about to say. Cause I know what you was about to say. You was about to say, did we touch on everything? Hey, thanks for tuning in for another episode.
Whoa, wait, real quick.
Go ahead.
Just because we do need to wrap it up. Like Edward should have did, but Cooper Flagg, real quick. How do you feel? He's going to the draft, right?
Yeah.
So sum up his college experience, Cooper Flagg experience.
He had a typical one and done Duke college player year. A typical Duke player that will go one and done. He did what a normal typical player would do from Duke. He had a phenomenal season. Yep. The media need to shut the fuck up with that. He's the best Duke player ever because he's not. He's not better than Kyrie, RJ Barrett, or Zion. As far as
he's gonna be good in the NBA though. He's gonna produce.
He's gonna be a third option player in the NBA. That's still good, but he ain't no first option player. He'll be.
I can see him in a second.
He can't create. Listen. I want everybody. Hey, chat. Everybody's watching this podcast right now, right? Go look at Cooper Flagg highlights. Everything is off a fucking screen or a pass. He has a motor like Zion. That's his greatest ability that he has is his motor, without a doubt. But in the NBA, they're not running plays for Cooper at an NBA team unless he plays for the Wizards. They're not going to run a play for him every game. He has to do something besides just the motor. Don't tell me he's athletic. Zion's athletic. He's not a first option player. I'm sorry. Go look for y'all that don't know. Go look at Tyler Hansbrough for UNC. All 4 years, 20 and 10. Went to the league, it barely put up 5. He's a system player. Tyler Hansbrough was. Cooper, he got some skill to him, but he's a third option player. You heard it here from your boy Meech, and I'm gone.
Yeah. Before we wrap this up, shout out to Florida. You know they won. Did you catch the end of that game? If dude would have pump fake, he would have had a wide open. He rushed it, and he left his feet.
He would have had a foul. If he would have had a foul, if he would have double clutched it.
Nah, the Oboy's blocking that.
That's a foul. It's for all y'all young fans. Listen,
he timed it.
At the 3-point line, if you double clutch it, he jumped already. You double clutch it, that's a foul. That's gonna be a foul.
He came around that screen, and for a second it did feel like he was wide open. But if he would have just did a little pump fake.
Hey,
I finished it.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm done. I'm getting up, bro. I'm gone. Hey, thanks. All right,
man. Thanks for tuning in, man.
PlayBook Podcast. It's your boy Meech, your boy EB.
This is what happens when you pile somebody childish.